The nearness of you makes me love you. It's not the pale moon that excites me or thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. Good evening, friends. I'm being a little funny this evening, but I'm actually thinking about propinquity. Propinquity. Propinquity and the nearness of you. Again, I explained that word, and if you're curious, you can look it up too. But it talks about in proximity to someone, the closeness, kinship, things that cause people to desire relationships and ultimately marriage. And the things that we idealize, the things that we fantasize about in our minds, about how wonderful it's going to be when we get with that person. But again, as I've talked to you before, we talk about the new cars, we talk about new best friends, we talk about new clothes, new jobs, a new song. You think about all the impacts that you have with any of those things I just said and how exciting they are at first. I mean, when you hear a song you really like, you can't imagine ever getting tired of that song. It's like play it again, Sam, unless you're a millennial and you might be like, okay, I heard that one and I need to hear the other 50 I got in line. But, everything wears out. It really does. Not because I'm negative or bitter. My life is great. But the bottom line is we really need to know who we are and we really need to uh, be well grounded in the things that we value. And it's okay to have fun. It's okay to be silly. It's okay to have friends and have dreams and fantasies. All those things make up, in fact, imagination is a powerful thing. And the more we can imagine that's positive and uplifting and possible, the more our lives will expand and grow and make us be all that we can be. But I just was sitting here thinking tonight about what I could offer you tonight around relationships. And I thought about that song, and I remember being, you know, 18, 15, and I came from a singing family, and we performed that song. My sister's a professional singer, and we performed that song in different venues. And at the time, I was such a romanticist, and I looked forward to who would fit that mold of that song as I sang it. It just meant, oh, I could just dream about how awesome it was going to be. And most of you probably aren't wussy like that, but I was. And I really felt like the right person, just being near them, would just make my nose wide open. Okay, so I'm going to stop being silly. But I just wanted to just have you think about another aspect of propinquity because that's what draws us to relationships. The love that we have in our hearts, the imaginations we have in our minds, and the hope of having that special someone. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just important to be grounded and not in a make believe, fantasical mindset. So, anyway, I leave you with that tonight. You have a great one, and until the next time, take care. Bye.